the Sun, Moon and Ascendant in detail and completed the Big Three reflection worksheet, you have something incredibly valuable. Not just knowledge of your chart, but insight into how you'll personally experience each of those core energies. Your score gives you a clue as to which part of your chart is steering the ship right now, which voice is loudest, which part of you feels most familiar or developed. Some people feel their sun shining bright and central, their values and identity are strong, and they live life with purpose. Others may feel deeply led by their moon, living from the heart, guided by emotion and intuition, perhaps even unconsciously. Still, others may recognize that the Ascendant dominates. They've spent their lives adapting, performing, and surviving through the instincts and traits of their rising sign. None of these are right or wrong. They're just different ways of moving through the world. Think of your highest score as the current driver of your self-expression. That's the part of your chart you're most fluent in. It may feel like home to you, or like the role you play most naturally. Your middle score shows energy you're in relationship with, something comfortable, something uncertain. Your lowest score may represent a part of yourself that's quieter, underdeveloped, or still emerging, but that doesn't mean it's weak. Sometimes it's the part with the most untapped potential. Ask yourself, is the strongest score in my sun? Then you likely lead with identity, confidence, or purpose, and your work may be to develop more emotional depth through the moon, or flexibility in how you show up through the Ascendant. Is the strongest score in my moon? Then you live from the inside out and may need to clarify your life direction through the sun or learn to present yourself more consciously to others through the Ascendant. Is the strongest score my Ascendant? You may be highly responsive to your environment and well practiced in adaptation, but there may be a journey ahead in owning your emotional needs through the moon or defining your purpose through the sun. These patterns aren't fixed. They shift with time, growth, healing, and awareness. Your worksheet result isn't a label, it's a snapshot, a check-in with where you are right now. The real power of the Big Three is understanding how they relate to one another. Your sun is your center, your moon is your inner world, your Ascendant is your outer expression. When they work together, life feels more integrated. You feel seen by yourself and by others, but when they clash or compete, you may feel pulled in different directions. That's where astrology becomes not just descriptive, but transformational. If your sun wants recognition, but your moon needs privacy, you can learn to create boundaries that honor both. If your Ascendant feels like a mask, you can explore ways to align it more closely with your inner truth. If your moon dominates, but you feel aimless, developing your sun's clarity and confidence may create powerful balance. Knowing which of your Big Three you lead with helps you find where you may be over-relying on one part of yourself and what you might want to nurture next. Now that you've named your pattern, you can begin working with it, gently, with curiosity and compassion. This isn't about fixing anything, it's about alignment, about inviting the parts of you that have been silent to come forward and letting the overworked parts rest a little. Here's a suggestion. If your sun scored highest, reflect on whether your emotional needs and adaptability are getting enough attention. If your moon scored highest, consider how clearly you are living from your purpose, or being seen for who you truly are. If your Ascendant scored highest, explore whether your inner life is being nurtured, or if your public face is outpacing your inner truth. Revisit your chart. Meditate on your scores. Notice what has shifted since you first started the course. At the end of the day, Astrology is about wholeness. Your big three are the foundation. The sun is your soul's mission, the moon is your emotional compass, the ascendant as your interface with the world. When you know which of these speaks loudest and which needs more attention, you begin to live more consciously, more kindly, more aligned. This work is never really done, but now you have the map and, more importantly, the language to read it. As you continue your journey, keep checking in with your big three. Let them speak. Let them shift. Let them support you. You're not just learning astrology, you're learning you. And that's the real magic.